This is the Elements of Spirit reading for the element of water for the week of March 20th, 2017. First day of spring, March 20th, yes. Well, interesting. They just ask a question. Are you drowning in a teacup? Is your inertia external or internal? Why so wet, comma, noodle? Okay, let's see. So, and it's specifically, again, we're getting more solar plexus action. Is that all three of the first readings? Yeah, all three of the first readings have to do with solar plexus stuff. Fire. So solar plexus rules the element of fire. There is so what it feels like is that I just keep hearing the word impatience, and it feels like water, brethren, and sistren. It feels like you and we are trying to snap ourselves out of something, as opposed to taking this time for what it's worth as needed. Not elements of spirit. I have the ritual up for the spring equinox, and there was a cool image that came to, in order to understand the shift from Pisces into Aries, is that of a log which has been outside in the wintry rain for the whole month of Pisces. It has soaked to the very core of the log, completely waterlogged. And the shift from Pisces to Aries is one little spark in the center of that wettest place, which is so hot, so bright, so incendiary that it consumes the dryness and causes the log to burst into flame from within, right? So the idea here is that water signs are feeling impatient and wanting the fire to snap us up out of our watery reverie, because it's too watery, it hurts, it's heavy, it's damp, it's wet, it's emotional. Get it out, I want to get 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 out. I'm annoyed. Are you annoyed? I'm annoyed. It's saying that there's something okay, this might be the affirmation. Yes, it is. Okay, great. It is. It totally is. I gently I gently fan the flames of my ambition. So it's really cool. So what this does is this tells us that within this ether, it says that all of us watery beings want to do something as we move into spring. We want to kick into the high gear of the fire signs and of action and of Aries and planting seeds and all this stuff. But we're being impatient. We want it to happen very quickly. It's not happening as quickly as we'd like it to. There is something which is going on, which is the journey from the deep, dank, stinky darkness of watery Pisces into the incendiary spark of Aries, and that is literally going to happen tomorrow, and it's going to unfurl through the week and of course through the month of March, right, or March into April. But what this says, in order to find the right balance, it's just to say, I gently fan the flames. Don't work too hard, but don't not work. Don't push yourself all the way, but don't do nothing. Gently fanning the flames of your ambition. So it seems simple. I gently fan the flames of my ambition, but it gives us a lot to work on. It connects the fire of the solar plexus to ambition, to the idea that there is something that you want to manifest, maybe, but change is a better word, because we're working with the fire. Accomplish, achieve, fine, if that's what it is. But even that which you desire to accomplish or achieve is is really even just in there to change the state or change the state of feeling or being in which you find yourself at this time. So the idea here is, how do you coax a spark to flame? You don't bellow upon it. You don't hold a lighter. I mean, you can hold a lighter to it, but it's not going to work because that little spark is on the inside. So the idea is you gently fan the flames. You do your best to dry the log. You do your best to coax the spark. You do your best to get the spark to catch and to take. But it just gives this very steady. I always think that the solar plexus's ideal energy is rhythmic and patterned and stable and even and consistent and easy and steady and drum-like. So the idea would just be to fan the flames. Steady, 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 steady. Weirdly enough, I think this applies to water moons as well. Again, you guys, I don't even really like astrology that much. It's just so dang useful that that I begrudgingly use it, because it is something that connects us all to each other. So for whatever that's worth, Scorpio moons, I think you want to hear this. Cancer moons, Pisces moons as well. But also, you beautiful beings that just came out of your birthday month and are about to move into a new month of Aries. Go easy, go gentle. You are especially waterlogged, and yet the spark is in there. So yeah, there's a matter of just like biding your time, patience, and doing something steady, rhythmic, consistent, as much or as little as you can, not too much. I gently fan the flames of my ambition. I love you. See you next week.